Hello, I'm Madhura. Welcome back to Madhura's Desire. Folks, today we are going to prepare a vegetarian dish and it's from south part of India, which is belongs to Karnataka cuisine, which is nothing but one of my favorite. It calls a Vangibath. Vangibath is nothing but a brinjal rice blended with the spices, and it is very quick and easy to prepare within 15 to 20 minutes if you have a boiled rice ready in house. And not only that, we can use our leftover rice from the previous day or from the afternoon dishes, and this preparation is very quick and easy. Usually they use Sona Masuri rice in this Vangibath recipe, but today I'm going to use the basmati rice. So let's start preparing Vangibath. So we will do the dry roast of all the spices. So I'm going to take a quarter cup of coriander seeds. We will just give a dry roast. So we will just roast for 2 minutes. You can see here nice aroma is coming out and it is almost changing the color. It's almost roasted. Do not burn the spices. So it is ready now. I'm going to take it out in a plate and keep it aside. So we will just continue in the same pan roasting other ingredients. So I have taken 2 tablespoons of chana dal, which is a Bengal gram dal, and 2 tablespoons of urad dal, which is black gram dal and is a skinned one. So we will just roast them. For 2 minutes till it changes its color. You can see here the color is almost changes. They are halfway. Now I'm adding up 8 green chilies. You can add it more if you like more spices on your thing. So I'm just roasting the dry chili along with this. Now I'm adding 2 teaspoons of cumin seed and 1 teaspoon of fenugreek seed, which is methi, and 2 small pieces of cinnamon stick. Along with that, I'm adding up 8 pieces of clove. Let's give a quick roast to it. We are going to add also quarter cup of desiccated coconut. This is an optional. If you wanted to avoid the coconut in your spices, you can avoid, but coconut gives a beautiful, it tastes very good. It enhances the flavor of the Vangibath. So you can see here our spices are very much roasted. Now I'm going to just take it out from the heat and let it cool down. So while the spices are getting cooled down, we will do the veg prep for the Vangibath. So Vangibath, I say that it is a brinjal rice, or you can say the eggplant rice. So you can take any kind of eggplant. Usually the actual recipe they use the green eggplant, but here I'm using the small baby eggplant, which is a purple in color. You can also use the Chinese eggplant, which is a long, whichever is available for you that moment. You can use any of the eggplant. So I have taken a 500 grams of eggplants, which is a brinjal, and we are just going to cut it Okay, give a quarter. Like this, we'll cut it and keep it aside. Eggplants are all cut. So I'm adding up just 1 teaspoon of turmeric and just 1 teaspoon of salt. And just give a nice mix to it. So this is also will avoid the eggplant to turning on a black in color. So let it give for at least 5 minutes. So I'm transferring the roasted spices to spice grinder and make a nice fine powder out of it. So this is basically Vangibath spices or powder you can call. So this is how the spices are grinded and it looks like. So now we will keep it aside. So we will take one thick bottom pan and I'm just taking a 1/4 cup of oil to shallow fry our eggplant. So let the oil get hot. Oil is hot. Let me just put the eggplant and shallow fry them. So we will just shallow fry them till they are almost cooked. Not mushy, but they will be still in a semi-solid form. So it will take at least 7 to 8 minutes on a low flame. Nicely we will cook. So it is almost 5 minutes. We are sauteing. You can see they all turn to a nice golden color. So another 1 to 2 minutes. We will just cook it same way. So it's almost 2 more minutes we have cooked. The eggplant is very much cooked and it's not a lot, it doesn't lose its own shape and it's very much well done cooked. Now we are going to take it out and keep it aside. So I've just taken out the eggplant from the pan. We are going to use the remaining oil and just I'm adding in addition to just 1 tablespoon of oil, and to give a more flavor to it, I'm just adding up 1 tablespoon of ghee. So the ghee and oil is almost hot. Now I'm adding up 1/4 cup of peanuts. It's an optional if you like to add. If you wanted to have a nut free, you can avoid this. The peanut is roasted. Now I'm adding up 1 tablespoon of chana dal, which is Bengal gram, 1 tablespoon of urad dal, which is Bengal gram dal, black gram dal, and followed by that I'm adding up 1 teaspoon of mustard seed, 1 teaspoon of cumin seed, and just let's give a nice saute to it. I'm adding 3 green chili. I slitted them, and followed by I'm just adding 1/4 cup of chopped onion. Chopped onion is an optional because some of the vegetarian people, they don't use onion and garlic, especially the Jain community. So you can avoid this onion, and also especially during pujas, lot of people they avoid the onion. So if you want, you can just avoid the onion as well. So just let saute the onion till it gets a translucent. It's almost translucent. At this stage, I'm adding 2 sprigs of curry leaves. Now I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of tamarind pulp. If you don't want to use tamarind, you can use the lemon juice as well. Let's give a quick mix to it. In this, I'm just adding a 1/4 cup of water. So let the tamarind get cooked properly. And along with that, I'm adding up 1 teaspoon of salt, and we will check the seasoning as we keep tasting and adding up the product, because the seasoning is most important part which will give you the flavor and correct taste of the product. So let's cook for 1 to 2 minutes till the pulp gets, the rawness of the pulp will come out. So we have cooked almost 1.5 minutes. Now we are going to add our shallow fried brinjal to it and give a gentle mix to it and just let it cook for 1 minute with this tamarind gravy. Now we are going to add our Vangibath mixture. So I'm adding 3 tablespoons of Vangibath spices to it. Give a gentle mix. We are not going to cook so long because this is already roasted spices. And now at this point we are going to taste the seasoning of the eggplant. I have tasted the eggplant, so I'm just adding up another 1/2 teaspoon of salt to it, and also we are going to add a tablespoon of jaggery into it to balance the tartness of the tamarind. Give a gentle mix to it. So our vegetable and the spices are blend together very well, and it is really very delicious. The tartness are balanced. So here I have taken 6 cups of boiled rice, which I have said earlier that it will be a basmati rice. You can use Sona Masuri as well, and which is I boiled it up to al dente stage. Okay, your rice should not be so mushy. And when I have boiled, I had added the salt also. That's why we did not add much of salt on a vegetable. So now I'm going to transfer this rice to it and give a gentle mix to it. So we have gently mixed. Now at this point again you need to check the seasoning. I felt I just need to add 1/2 teaspoon of salt onto it and give a nice quick mix. And I also prefer to have another tablespoon of ghee into it. It's optional, it's up to you. If you like to add more ghee into it, you can add. And give a nice quick mix to it. So our Vangibath is ready for service. It really looks yummy and delicious, and this is one of the best veg option. So we can serve it in a thali or you can serve it in a bowl. And let's give a nice garnish with some chopped coriander to it. It looks beautiful, and you can serve with the raita, or you can serve with just plain yogurt as well, and very good accompaniment with the papad. Folks, the Vangibath is really turned out very rich and delicious, and it doesn't take much of time. And if you have spices ready and cooked rice is ready, so it will take a maximum to 20 to 25 minutes. And the best part is this is completely vegetarian, and Jain followers, you just need to avoid the onion, and you can enjoy this Vangibath. Most important thing is that you can prepare the spices and keep it ready in your airtight container for at least 2 to 3 months. It doesn't go bad. So you can use anytime you have a leftover rice at home, and if you have an eggplant at home, easily you can prepare. You don't need to think about it, and you can turn out one new dish out of your leftover rice. Please do try and let us know how it turned out for you. Till then, see you soon. Eat healthy, stay healthy.